Welcome back, folks. It's 5:46 on this, well, a little bit rainy Friday. As we get throughout the day, we're going to have these overcast skies actually stick around with us. And as you're waking up, we're seeing some wet roads, and it's even going to be feeling a little bit humid outside, which means compared to those temperatures, it's actually feeling a little bit cool out this morning. Those weather headlines, folks, are going to show us this interesting start to June. That's right, because of those humid airs, those precipitation values are up to 150, 180% here in the Grand Valley, and with cooler temperatures, of course, alongside those showers. Very interesting start. And temperatures are still below that average by about 5-10 degrees. And again, that rain is hanging out with us at least throughout Saturday. We do have a flood watch in Mesa County at least until Wednesday, June 7th. Mind you, it's been extended. It was going to expire on Tuesday, and now it's moved just until Wednesday. So we've got still just about another 5 days of flood watch for us here in Mesa County. Our radar and satellite a little bit more nationally will show us lots of storms hanging out along the western slope, moving towards that front range area, and low pressure systems all over Idaho, Southern California, and New Mexico. If we take a little bit closer of a look, we've got even some snow happening over that Eagle, that Avon, that Vale area, and widespread showers, of course, along that Glenwood, Meeker, Montrose vertical length. But Grand Junction still looking at more and more showers moving on in throughout the day. Those rainfall totals in the last 24 hours, not very much in Montrose and Grand Junction, but Rifle, Glenwood, just shy of ½ of an inch. Aspen, just shy of about ¼ of an inch in rainfall. We're going to get more in just about the next 24 hours as well. Right now it's feeling 55, but it is feeling cooler just because of the way that there is a lot of humidity in the air this morning. 48 degrees in Montrose, Glenwood, Aspen feeling 40s. Gunnison is feeling in those 30s as well. Wind speeds right now in those teens in Grand Junction, in those single digits in Montrose, but with those storms rolling on in, that means that we could be getting some unsettled wind speeds up to those upper teens, even in those 20s in terms of mile per hour. We'll take a look at that precipitation potential for Friday. We'll notice circling low pressure system causing that cyclone action to bring even more and more, well, action moving on into the western slope. Those areas over the San Juans could be getting a little bit of some snow, but in those, darker green areas, less than ½ an inch of rain is expected. So that's what we're expecting here in the Grand Valley for totals. So we still have a little bit of a way to go in terms to get up to that ½ an inch mark. That afternoon high 75 instead of 84, that low end 55 instead of 53. And folks, that dog walking forecast, this is ISIS's last day with me. 9 a.m. 61, noon 70, 3 p.m. 73 again, all with those cloudy and rainy skies. Summer just 19 days away. That's June 21st. And I want to talk about that pollen forecast. It's shifted. We don't have very many trees on that low end. We've got moderate grass and mold, not really any weeds hanging out with us. Tonight, we're going to get down into those 50s and those 40s here in the Grand Valley. And as we take a look into tomorrow, we'll notice that same kind of system is still hanging out with that cyclone action, bringing just more and more showers on in, even to that front range area. But late Saturday and into Sunday, we've got a little bit of a clearing. We've got a high pressure ridge moving on in for Sunday at least. But the early work week is just going to bring us more and more unsettled weather for the Grand Valley. We'll continue to track these models and these storms to see what's just around the corner.